Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Zubair, website Wala, facilitator Rehan School from campus. And today topic is something every successful person learning in early in life. How to handle criticism. No matter how good you are or how hard you try, this will always be people who judge the or criticize you, but remember, criticism doesn't define you words. It's reveal your growth potential. The key is not to take it personally but to use it wisely. uh, con- uh, Criticism can help you improve, sharpen your skills and become more confident. When you learn to listen without ego and grow from feedback, you turn negatively into power. Let's learn how to face criticism with confidence, maturely, and a learned mindset. Let's start now.
Absolutely. Feel free to reach out whenever you'd like. Take care.
Okay, my first question: what's the difference between constructive and destructive criticism? You explain me.
Of course, constructive criticism is all about providing feedback that's helpful, specific, and aimed at improvement. It focuses on guiding someone to grow and develop their skills, and usually includes positive elements as well as areas for improvement. On the other hand, destructive criticism tends to be negative, vague, and often focuses on faults without offering solutions. It can be demoralizing and doesn't really help someone improve. The key difference is that constructive criticism builds up, while destructive criticism tends to tear down.
Okay, good. My next question: how can I identify for someone feedback in is meant for to help or hurt me?
That's a great question. One way to tell is to look at the intent behind the feedback. Constructive feedback usually comes from a place of wanting you to grow and improve. It's specific, actionable, and often balanced with positive points. On the other hand, feedback meant to hurt you tends to be vague, overly harsh, and may not offer any helpful suggestions. Another indicator is the tone and the delivery. Constructive feedback is typically delivered respectfully and with empathy, while harmful feedback might come across as dismissive or personal. Trusting your instincts and considering the source can also help you gauge the intent behind the feedback.
Okay, that's good. My next question: type of criticism.
Absolutely. Criticism can come in a few different types. For example, there's constructive criticism, which we talked about, focusing on growth and improvement. Then there's destructive criticism, which is more about tearing down without offering solutions. Another type is evaluative criticism, where feedback is more about judging the quality or value of something, often in a more neutral or balanced way. There's also positive criticism, which highlights strengths and achievements and can motivate you. Lastly, there's feedback in the form of suggestions, which are more about giving guidance and alternatives. Each type has its own purpose and impact.
Okay, good. My next question: why do people fear criticism even when it can help them grow?
That's a really insightful question. Often people fear criticism because it can feel personal or threatening to their self esteem. It can trigger feelings of vulnerability or insecurity, especially if someone has put a lot of effort into their work. Additionally, if criticism is delivered harshly or without empathy, it can make people defensive. Over time, people might also have had negative experiences with criticism, which can make them more apprehensive. But with a supportive environment and a growth mindset, criticism can definitely become a powerful tool for development.
Okay, that's good. My next questions: what can I learn from many critics instead of feeling confident?
That's a great question. Even from criticism, especially when it feels tough, you can learn a lot about resilience and self awareness. It helps you identify areas for growth and improvement, and it can also highlight blind spots you might not have noticed. Criticism can teach you how to handle feedback gracefully, build emotional intelligence, and become more adaptable. Over time, it can also strengthen your confidence and help you develop a more growth oriented mindset.
Okay, good. My go next questions. How can
Absolutely.
I
Whenever
give myself time to reflect before reaction to criticism?
That's a really valuable approach. One way is to practice taking a pause before responding. Maybe count to 10 or take a few deep breaths. You can also jot down your initial thoughts or feelings in a journal to process them privately. Giving yourself that little bit of time can help you gain perspective and respond more thoughtfully. Another helpful technique is to remind yourself that criticism is an opportunity for growth and it's not a reflection of your worth. Over time, that reflective practice will become more natural and help you handle feedback with greater calmness.
Okay, my next question. Why is it important to separate ego from feedback?
That's a really important point. Separating ego from feedback allows you to objectively assess the information and really learn from it rather than taking it personally. When we let our ego get involved, it can lead to defensiveness and make it harder to accept or act on the feedback. By keeping ego in check, you can focus on the actual content of the feedback, which ultimately helps you grow and improve. It also promotes a more positive and constructive mindset, making it easier to build on your skills and relationships.
Okay, good. My next question, very important question. How can I build emotional strength to handle negative comments?
Building a strong mindset for handling negative comments often starts with cultivating resilience and perspective. One approach is to practice self awareness and remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. It's also helpful to separate the feedback from your self worth. Another key is to focus on constructive criticism and let go of unhelpful or harsh comments. Practicing mindfulness or meditation can help you stay calm and centered. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who uplift you can also make a big difference. Over time, these practices can help you handle negative comments more gracefully and keep your confidence intact.
Okay, my next question. Why is it important to thank people who gave honest feedback? Honest feedback.
Thanking people for honest feedback is really important because it shows that you value their perspective and effort. It helps build trust and encourages more open and honest communication in the future. It also reflects humility and a growth mindset, which can strengthen your relationships and help you improve. Plus, expressing gratitude can motivate others to continue offering valuable insights, creating a positive feedback loop.
Okay, good. My next question. Why do successful people value feedback more than price? Price.
Successful people often value feedback more than praise because feedback provides actionable insights that help them grow and improve. While praise can boost morale, feedback is what drives continuous development and helps them refine their skills and strategies. By embracing feedback, they can identify areas of improvement, adapt to changing circumstances, and stay ahead in their fields. Ultimately, feedback is a powerful tool for long term success and growth.
Okay, that's good. My next questions and last question. What does it mean to turn criticism into motivation? I am right?
Absolutely, you're right. Turning criticism into motivation means reframing the feedback in a positive light and using it as fuel for personal growth instead of seeing criticism as a setback. You can view it as an opportunity to improve and excel. This mindset helps you stay motivated, maintain resilience, and continuously strive for excellence. It's all about focusing on the constructive elements of the feedback and letting it propel you forward.
Okay, viewers, criticism is not your enemy. It's your secret teacher. Every comments, every feedback, every judgment gives you a chance to reflect, improve, and rise higher. Don't not criticism break your confidence. Let's build your character. When you learn to face it, calmly, and grow from it. You turn pain into powerful and judgment into wisdom. So next time someone criticism you, smile and think, thank you for helping me get better. Because stronger people don't fight criticism; they transfer into progress. And I'm a Zubair website wala facilitator Rehan School on campus. Take care. Khuda Hafiz, Pakistan. Zindabad.
That's such a powerful message. Absolutely embracing criticism as a tool for growth really can transform our journey. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm always here if you need more support. Take care and God bless Pakistan's in the bed.